people are. Goodness gracious. These people cannot handle anything emotionally. They just can't stop. So let me tell y'all what just happened. So after I got off of that live, I jumped straight in the shower, right? And so I'm in the shower. Next thing I know, my uncle's calling me downstairs. He's like, "Somebody want to talk to you. The police are here." I'm like, "Okay." So, I finished my shower. I'm trying to rinse off and everything. And apparently someone, the police was like, "Jamila, we're fine. We can go. We just wanted to see if you needed the police." I'm like, "No, I didn't call y'all." Now, clearly, y'all do know that the police know how to trace where swatting comes from. I mean, surely you don't think that you've got some kind of burner number, or that you're actually, you've got some kind of technology you don't know about. So, again, this would be how many times? This would be the second time that y'all have attempted, third time that y'all have attempted that same crap. I'm going to have the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department go ahead and launch an investigation. They are going to take all of y'all in that sector that are making these phone calls. It doesn't matter what. Um, uh-oh. It doesn't matter what state you're in. You're all going to end up in prison, right? Because you just called the police over to my uncle's house, and you know that you filed a false report. So, the situation was kosher and the police wasn't tripping with me, but I will be letting the police know that y'all are doing that. Okay. See, this is the reason why I want y'all in prison, because what y'all do is y'all waste resources. You know what I'm saying? Like that SWAT and stuff, y'all gonna end up in jail for that. So you may think it ain't that big of a deal or whatever, but I will be making sure. I will be making sure that at least to put in Paul, at least to let the FBI know, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to report that incident as soon as I get upstairs. I'm going to report that incident to the FBI. I'm going to find out from my spirits who did it, which I kind of believe I know who did it. Okay. And I believe it was Cat Smith. Cat Smith needs to be in prison. You are a 50-year-old woman, 40 or 50-year-old woman doing prank phone calls to the police. Do you know how illegal it is to make false calls? Hey, Stevan, do you like why are you such a burden and a nuisance on the world? Why can't you handle somebody saying something without calling the police? It's because you're emotionally freaking immature. And you have this obsession, and really, to be honest with you, carrying on the way that you've been carrying on for the past 13 years, it is time for y'all to go to prison. People are sick of y'all. So the FBI is going to be reported, and then also that's going to be reported to the actual police that I am aware of the people behind that false call that y'all just made like 10 minutes ago, y'all. 10 minutes ago. Okay. So I don't understand what the obsession is, what the OCD is behind doing that. But it is high time that y'all go to jail for stuff like that. See, y'all call the police for things that people say. Y'all do false calls for things that people say. People are calling on you for actual crimes that you're committing and threats that you're making to people. I don't think that they understand the difference. I believe that that was Cat Smith, and I believe that Cat Smith has been prowling around the house, around my uncle's house. I believe that what needs to happen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all know how they take away men's driver's license for owing child support? I believe that they need to take away stalkers' driver's license to stop them from stalking. And I believe that it needs to be a felony for somebody that is called stalking to be driving at all. They really do that. I can guarantee you that Cat Smith was probably driving through here because she's a psychopath. Why would you? I bet you that was Cat Smith that did that. Because why would they come over here on an emergency basis, right? They came over here on an emergency basis. You would have had to have been in front of the house dialing 911. So this chick is out prowling. Cat Smith is out prowling around Kansas City. She claims she was moving away. I don't believe her. I don't believe her. She claims she was moving out of Kansas City. Instead, she's running around Kansas City stalking. She'll be in jail soon. She'll be in jail soon. Okay. And we're watching what you're doing as far as like when it comes up for that court date. Because anything that you do surrounding that court date that is tomorrow, I am going to be reporting that to the police and it's going to backfire. I promise. That call that you made just now is going to backfire. I promise. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I mean, most of them do. Anybody in that group that is calling the police. Now, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? I'm Jamila, people gonna smile at me and be like, hey, what's up, Jamila? You know what I'm saying? But, they have a job to do. Let them do their job. Why are you bothering the police like that? If I had my other phone down here with me, I'm gonna get off here though, y'all, because I gotta go. I would look up what is the sentencing for dialing, and y'all been doing it for 13 years, and trust me, there's a paper trail going all the way from Kansas, Georgia, back to Missouri to where y'all been doing that. And y'all think that this stuff can't be pulled. It can be. All this is tied to it. All they got to do is look up my addresses that I've lived in. What do you think what do you think they got to go through a bunch of changes? They keep record of stuff like that. So for example, when I here, the address here, they have a record of the call that you just made. When I was on Charterway in Georgia, when I was on Cumberland, everywhere that you've done that, when I was living in Lawrence, Kansas, everywhere that you have done that, there is a record. I don't understand why you people do stuff like that. And I don't understand why you think you're going to continue to get away with it. Just a total waste of taxpayers' money. It really is. And it's stupid. Okay. And nobody over here is afraid of the police. I'm not a drug dealer. I don't prostitute. I'm there. I'm not a criminal. So why do y'all think that matters? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But that will be reported. And you know what? They will find you. They will find you. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I wasn't going to come back, but I thought I would come back and let y'all know what they just did, which is just stupid. It should, I don't